Growing up, I wasn't surrounded by family my age, an only child with older cousins, so I thought the strict rules I had were normal. It wasn't until I got older did I realize that my parents were being way too overprotective. I wasn't being prepared for the world. Instead, I was being taught to fear it. Although I grew up in an Asian household, I was lucky that my parents weren't too hard on my grades, as long as I didn't get anything under a B. But I would often get compared to my older cousin, who had straight A's, and I always had to show my report cards. I was never allowed to watch anything remotely sexual, even kissing. They figured if I didn't see it, I wouldn't think it. My parents never thought I could make decisions for myself. I was always told what to do or where. I always felt like I had to behave myself, and I couldn't truly express myself. Before I learned how to drive, I couldn't go to parties or friends' houses, couldn't have sleepovers, and I couldn't sneak out because we had an alarm system and I didn't know the code. I couldn't date until I was 18. I had to ask permission for everything. And it's been implanted in my brain and something that I'm trying to change to this day. I never found that I had much privacy. My mom would never knock and always barge in. When I could drive at 17, I could finally go out, but not without worrying about breaking curfew. My dad would constantly check up on me even when I was at a friend's house. At one point, his ringtone became It Instant by All American Reject. When I was given a computer, my dad would always monitor my computer activities. He always knew what I was up to. Lastly, I feared the consequences of defying my parents, and I feared making mistakes for the punishment. I know that parenting isn't an easy task, and most parents want the best for their children. But if the child is constantly in a bubble, how will they ever grow? I felt like I had to learn things the hard way, and I want to say that I've overcome how I was raised, but that would be a lie. I'm still trying to change old habits that I was taught, and trying to finally be me